When we take a look at what kinds of questions are coming in, a wealth of information can come in through analytics. We have two different analytics tools that we use here at Moveworks. The one is focused on things coming in through the bot. That's going to be our Copilot Analytics. The second is using AI to go ahead and look at every single ticket coming from an IT system, running it through our natural language understanding models to see what are the biggest pain points. So let's start by taking a look at these two tools. If I take a look at analytics, we have what we call our Copilot Insights. Copilot Insights will show me what are the questions being asked and what kind of plugins are being used. Plugins are essentially the skills that Moveworks uses to help an end user. That might be what we saw today, that Workday PTO balance. It might be Brief Me, which is uploading a document into the Moveworks bot and asking questions about that particular document. Maybe I have a new product and I want to go ahead and see what are the updates in between this product and our last release. Furthermore, what we can do is start to get rich data on user feedback and take a look at all of our different interactions. So this will be that audit layer. When we go ahead and look at the bot, right, I can always say if something was helpful or not. Now, I was actually at an event last night where we were talking to Steve Philpott, and he was mentioning that some people would come to him and say, hey, we're getting no response from our bot about XYZ questions coming in. And he said, okay, great. That means that we have an area of opportunity to go ahead and create a resource for the bot to pull from to answer those particular questions. So in this way, we can come in and say, okay, when did someone say that the response was not helpful to them? Well, here we have a wealth of information where we can come in and say, all right, well, maybe I need to write a knowledge article about the VPN. We can go a step further and identify, okay, if we go into each of our plugin insights, so if we remember, plugins are just the different ways that Moveworks can help interact, we can see, okay, what are the specific knowledge articles that we're pulling info from that are helpful to an end user or not helpful? So yes, we can identify gaps, but this also tells me where do I have stagnant data? So example I always like to bring up here is at the beginning of the year, we got a lot of negative feedback about our holiday schedule in the demo environment. Well, reason for that was because we still had the 2024 dates, not 2025. All right. Scrolling up here, you can see this goes beyond just asking questions and getting answers. We can also look at all of these kind of analytics in multiple different ways, whether that's taking a look at all of my different approvals that I have running through the bot, seeing how many approvals we assisted with. This also gives a wealth of information in terms of, hey, should we pull in more approvals because it's getting used more and more over time? If so, then maybe we can look at adding in expense report approvals, PTO request approvals. Honeywell, for example, has moved all of their approvals into their Moveworks AI Assistant and are seeing on average approvals taking about 7 to 8 minutes to get rather than 24 hours.